Hi, hello, namaste. I welcome you all to my channel. Myself Raju Hegde. Today we are going to learn about testing and validating the model. The only way to know how well a model will generalize to new cases is to actually try it out with new cases. Correct? One way to do that is to put your model into production and monitor how well it performs. This works well, but if your model is horribly bad, your user will complain. Not the best idea. The better option is to split your data into two sets, training set and test set. As these names imply, you train your model using training set and you test it using the test set. The error rate on new cases is called the generalization error or out of sample error. And by evaluating your model on the test set, you get an estimation of this error. The value tells how well your model will perform on instances it has never seen before. If the training error is low, your model makes few mistakes on the training set. But the generalization error is high. It means that your model is overfitting the training data. Once again, I'm telling you, if the training error is low, that means your model makes few mistakes on the training set, but the generalization error is high. It means that your model is overfitting the training data. So evaluating a model is evaluating the model is simple enough. Just use a test set. Now suppose you are hesitating between two models, say a linear model and a polynomial model. How can you decide? One option is to train both and compare how well they generalize using the test set. Now suppose that the linear model generalizes better, but you want to apply some regularization to avoid overfitting. Okay, let's get into overfitting in the further videos. What is overfitting is and how to avoid that. The question is, how do you choose the value of the regularization hyperparameter? One option is to train 100 different models using 100 different values for this hyperparameter. Suppose you find best hyperparameter value that produces a model with the lowest generalization error, say just 5% error. Okay. So you launch this model into production, but unfortunately it does not perform as well as expected and produces 15% error. What happened? The problem is that you measured the generalization error multiple times on the test set and you adapted the model and hyperparameters to produce the best model for that set. Okay, you adapted the model and as well as hyperparameters. This means that the model is unlikely to perform as well as on new data. Okay, a common situation to this problem is to have second holdout set. To avoid this second holdout set called validation set, you train multiple models with various hyperparameters using the training set. You select the model and hyperparameters that perform best on the validation set, and when you are happy with your model, you run a single final test against the test set to get an estimate of the generalization error. To avoid wasting too much training data in a validation set, a common technique is to use cross validation. In cross validation, the training set is split into complementary subsets. Okay, and each model is trained against a different combination of these subsets and validated against the remaining parts. Once the model type and hyperparameters have been selected, The final model is trained using these hyperparameters on the full training set, and the generalized error is measured on the test set. Okay, so this is all about testing and validating. A general rule is like we need to have, it's common to use 80% of data for training and 20% for testing. It's common. Okay, in my next video we will see the main challenges of machine learning. What are the challenges and what are the problems we are facing in machine learning and how to overcome that. Till then, take care, have a nice day. Thank you for watching my video.